John Harder's. So I'm gonna try to do a good job with going in detail, getting into the details, getting into the weeds on how it is that you should get ready for an open house. And I think that by the time I'm done, and please wait until the end because there's critical information for you guys towards the end. I'm gonna try to give you the start, the middle, and the finish and the material that you should be using in order for you to not waste time. Because obviously, open houses are take dedication, right? You have to do all the things that need to be done in order for you to really benefit from the open house. Because I don't think open houses are just about showing up or who shows up, right? They're about what you do, like I said before, during and after. Whether you get one buyer or a 10, I think preparation and follow up can turn any open house into a win, even if it's the ninth week of an open house. So I'm going to try to guide you on how a professional agent should have a productive open house every single time. So, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Email is one of the most important uh, things that you can do in order for you to get ready for an open house. I don't think you should rely on foot traffic. You and I both know that nowadays anybody can and everybody can simply log in to a Redfin or a Zillow, look at the photos, and most of the time they dismiss it, right? So they don't really come. So it's up to you to really send that email out. And every open house should start with a mass email to the entire database. Invite them personally, let them know it's a great opportunity to view a home and ask questions about the market, or the like if they're ready to buy or the buying process, right? Some might show up just to chat, and that's exactly what you want. And most will not. But at the very least, you're creating some type of touch point about real estate activity. And I will tell you, this is something that they'll bank, even if they don't respond, even if they don't, your database doesn't respond or show up. Obviously, they're not going to show up, but they'll bank it. And they know that this is the process that you go through every single time you have a listing. So, and they know that is how you do one thing is how you do everything. So if you're sending an email about an open house, that means that's just the way you process. That's just the way you function. So if they are ready to refer or transact themselves, guess who they're going to reach out to? They're going to reach out to the agent that is very obsessive about the process, right? The second thing it should be part of your process is logging your events, whether it's on Facebook or Google. I prefer you take both Facebook and Google. They're really simple. They take seconds to post, and it's something that I think will create buzz. And I think it's like your digital signs, right? Just like you put up all of your signs on street corners, and which takes you, 30, 40 minutes. You should take 30, 40 seconds to put up an event on Google, another 30, 40 seconds to put up an event on Facebook. Have your laptop or your iPad ready. Make sure it's fully charged. And a lot of you guys are still using the old-fashioned way of logging people in, and I don't know why. We've made it so easy for you to get every single person to sign in. And guess what? They automatically that person's contact information automatically gets logged into your CRM, right? So all you got to do is come into open houses, get into the currently scheduled, and then click on the day that you're hosting the open house. So all you got to do is view open house, right? And then voila, they sign in here, and that email automatically goes into, or that contact automatically goes into Swarm. And then guess what? Right when they leave, they'll get an automatic email from you that says, "Thank you for visiting my open house. Here's the link to getting more information about this property." So definitely use that. And then if you want to really go crazy, print a QR code for that specific open house. And then this way they can sign in and put it all over the place. That's your first order of business. Print out the QR code flyer and then put it in the bathroom, put it in the kitchen, put it in the backyard, put it on in a glass cover when people just walk in. Have it be their idea, right? And if they don't sign in, because on that QR code flyer it says, I'm not just your typical agent who's hosting an open house. I'm someone who provides value, off-market listings. I can find you more properties, so on and so forth. Okay, so definitely print that QR code and definitely make sure that you guys are having people sign in digitally, right? Door knock the right way. I always say before the open house and after the open house. At the very least, go ahead and print out your flyers and make sure that you invite at the very least, like I said, expired listings. And the flyers you should download directly from Swarm, because unlike the ones that your marketing manager might make you, and that might be custom, that's something you might appreciate. But check out the ones that you can download directly from Swarm in Monet. The ones that I would use are the ones that have the QR code, as you can see here. So if you're door knocking and expired, right, you can go ahead and generate a QR code. So let's say I want to go ahead and do this one. Okay, I'll just select random pictures. I can go ahead and generate a QR code here to get traffic to any of my pages on my site. So you can go property URL. If you are door knocking on expireds, you can have the QR code go to your sell page, any of the pages on your website. But I definitely, in most cases, I would either do the open house check-in or the property URL. 90% of the time, you guys should do the property URL. So definitely print your flyers, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I've got a couple of other things to share with you guys as well. There's going to be a surprise in your inbox today, hopefully. We've been working really hard on this, where your favorite loan officer at Golden Coast Finance is going to send you a flyer with the payment calculation, like 10 different loan programs with 10 different loan calculations, down payments, and how much your payments would be, so on and so forth. And those are going to be emailed to you. They're going to be property specific. They're not just going to have the interest rates. They're going to be property specific, and they're definitely going to have how much the payments would be for that specific property with a specific down payment, et cetera, et cetera. So that definitely use the right flyers at the right time. Print out the Why Choose Me flyers. So, for example, you've got a ton of flyers that are for the buyer, the Why Choose Me, perfect agent, who to select, et cetera, et cetera. Let me actually share my screen and show that to you. So these are all of the general templates that you can that you can download from the flyer section, and we've uploaded a bunch of new ones in here. That if you go all the way down, you'll see the buyer's agent ones. How to choose, why choose the buyer, why choose me, making a move. So definitely look at all, and they're all branded, and a lot of them also have QR codes that you can again direct to any of your pages, right? So I'm not like your typical buyer's agent. And then here the property URL can be, or the QR code URL can be the buy page, right? So all you got to do is just generate it, and voila, it comes up with a QR code. So definitely get all your flyers ready and print them. You can never print, and then once you print one, you've got them for the other open houses, or you're not going to throw them away. You can use them over and over again. They're not date specific. Okay, so definitely all the flyers at the right time. Ask a bunch of questions. So talk less. And ask more, and like something like, would you like me to walk you through the home, or do you prefer to explore the home on your own? That small question builds trust, and then they're comfortable instantly, right? Rather than following around and attaching yourself to them, definitely allow them, or ask them, would you like me to show you around, or would you want to walk the home yourself? Questions like, "Are you leaving already? Did you like the house?" Simple question, right? What did you like about the house? Has it been frustrating for you to look at properties in this market? Have you made any offers, right? That's a very, very good question. Are you familiar with homes not listed on Zillow or Redfin? What? Are you familiar with homes not listed on Zillow or Redfin? Would you like receiving any off-market emails that better match what you're looking for? Would you like those by text or by email? Right? Don't ask them for their email. Say, would you like me to send your these off-market properties that I have in my inventory and show them the off-market properties, right? Definitely show them the off-market property. That's why I'm saying have your iPad ready, have your phone, have your laptop ready, and then right from the open house, you all you have to do is go into your swarm, log into your swarm and say, this is what I have access to, right? You go search for properties off market, and then you scroll down and you say, this is what I have access to. These properties are not yet on the market, and they will be soon, but I have access to them now. They're my listings, and I'd be more than happy to give you more information about these listings. So definitely, again, show them those all of the all of the flyers, and including the nice surprise that you guys are going to get today. Definitely print those. And then if you really want to go crazy after the open house, there's two things that I'd like for you to do. One of them I want you to do. Okay. Anybody who checked in, make sure that you take out your phone, right? You take out your phone here, and then you record a video message that says, "Hey, Jim, really appreciated you coming in today. It was really nice meeting you and Cindy and the kids. If you have any questions at all whatsoever, and if you want more information about this property, please, all you have to do is just call me back. And like I promised, starting tomorrow, once a week, I'll send you off-market properties in and around the area. Treat every single one of these open houses like an audition, ladies and gentlemen. Life is an audition. You're not just selling the house, you're selling yourself, right? All this that I asked you to do, this process, isn't about selling that property. It's about showing your database, showing your audience exactly what it is that needs to be done. So definitely don't wait for the opportunity for someone to walk in. Create the opportunity yourself. Prep, and more prep. John Harters, I really appreciate your time. I hope that this information is valuable. Please save this video, and then every single time you have an open house, it's a reminder for you to do exactly what needs to be done for things to be much easier. Cheers.